We've been so many places in our life and times. We've sung a lot of songs, we've made some bad rhymes. We've acted out our life in stages with 10,000 people watching. But we're alone now and we're singing this song.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. We are so thrilled to be here, and we just love doing live shows. Afterwards, we go out in the lobby and we meet with you. We'll take pictures, sign autographs, and visit with you. We love to hear your stories. How many people remember back very, very early days when we first started on the Lawrence Welk Show? Most of you come up to us today and say, "Hey, we grew up together. And my grandmother made me watch you every Saturday night." Well, in case you didn't know, we're the Lennon Sisters. I'm Kathy.
I'm Janet.
And I'm Mimi.
When the sun goes down, talk goes down, people gather round and they all begin to shout.
The Lennon Sisters, America's sweethearts of song, invite you to join them as they take you on a sentimental journey filled with a warm mixture of their unmistakable harmonies, personal family stories, and specially selected pictures and videos from their distinguished career.
But we also loved another sister group called the McGuire Sisters. And we loved their sound. And here's a song that's our favorite. And if you know it, please sing along, okay?
Be my little sugar and love me all the time. Sugar time.
The Lennon Sisters share their story from humble beginnings in Venice, California, through their illustrious singing career with all its highs and lows. Here are a few highlights from their nostalgic showcase. They will share how, as four scared little girls, they started on the Lawrence Welk Show, Christmas Eve, 1955.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lennon Sisters.
It was instant stardom, and they performed every Saturday night on the popular ABC television show for over 13 years. The Lennon Sisters were honored to entertain our troops during the Vietnam War and thrilled to have sung for 7 presidents, including Presidents Dwight D. Eisenhower, John F. Kennedy, and Jimmy Carter. Since 1956, the Lennon Sisters have recorded over 400 songs and sold millions of albums. They were among the first child television celebrities to be merchandised. Their popular paper dolls are still bestsellers. They were on the cover of hundreds of movie magazines, and some of these tabloid stories were so fabricated that they incited one crazed fan who tragically changed the Lennon Sisters' lives forever.
A suburb of Venice, William Lennon, 53-year-old father of the singing Lennon Sisters, was shot to death in the parking lot of a golf course.
After their father's death, they continued taping their own ABC television series with Jimmy Durante and appeared on every TV variety show with such stars as Sammy Davis Jr., Bob Hope, Glenn Campbell, and Cher. They became regular guest stars on the Andy Williams television show, and for many years, Andy and the Lennons performed their sensational show at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas to record-breaking audiences. In 1994, Lawrence Welk Jr. asked the Lennon Sisters to star in his Champaign Theater in Branson, Missouri. Over 30 Lennons all moved from California to perform on the Welk stage. In 1999, when the 2 oldest sisters, Diane and Peggy, retired, Peggy passed the microphone over to their younger sister, Mimi, who then became a full-fledged Lennon sister. And now, Kathy, Janet, and Mimi, along with the Osmond brothers, are carrying on Andy Williams' legacy in a Christmas spectacular at the Andy Williams Performing Arts Center in Branson, Missouri.
You know, the girls and I often talk about how fortunate we feel to have grown up in our family. I was young. I was 9 years old when we started on the Lawrence Welk Show. And because we were on every week, we became famous very, very quickly. And our mom and dad's biggest concern was that we remain the happy children that we were before we started singing on television. And we lived in just a very happy home with our little brothers and sisters. We never really defined ourselves really by our career as much as we did by the home in which we grew up. So we thought we'd show you the house that we grew up in and dedicate this song to Mom and Dad.
Their father was a milkman and also a part-time announcer for local boxing and wrestling matches. And their mother sold homemade enchiladas out of their kitchen to bring in extra money for their ever-growing family of 11 children. They didn't have a lot, but they were rich in laughter, music, and love. From these humble beginnings in Venice, California, the Lennon Sisters would become American icons with their own star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And with their induction into the Vocal Group Hall of Fame, they were aptly dubbed America's Sweethearts of Song. So this is just a small sampling of an evening with the Lennon Sisters. Their heartwarming performance will leave the audience wanting more.